y'all doing today? Let me get this thing rolling. Oh, that's not how you do that. That's not how you do. I'm boomering. I'm boomering today. Jeez, just started the day and I'm already boomering. welcome, y'all. How y'all doing today? Welcome to the ZolYin podcast, a show about books, brains, blockchains, and everything in between. We talk about all sorts of stuff. We talk about the shadow marketplace, them tokens, them crypto tokens, and all sorts of stuff. And at night we talk about aliens sometimes, but not tonight. Not tonight. Tonight we're gonna talk about a little bit of a drama sweeping the nation, a little sleeper. A lot of things going on. People not the news is kind of low key, secretly kind of letting people know. It's not happening everywhere, but it's happening in select areas of the country, select areas of the world. Today we're gonna focus on the U.S., of course, because to be quite honest, this is an American show overall. Whoa! Look at this! We got people in the house already. That was quick. Boy, I'll tell you what, that is major quick. Give me 1 second while I get my notes out. All right, let me open that chat. Boy, oh boy. Here we go. What mask charade? Where the music at? Yeah, I boomered the music. That's on me. I boomered the music. My apologies. I had overslept, so when I was just starting it up, I didn't click on the music. I gotta make that button bigger. I really gotta make that button bigger. I don't know what's going on when it comes to that button. It's always on the very bottom, and then you gotta go to the right, and then you gotta click on the right sound. And I boomered that big time. Full disclosure. Not getting my $10,000 worth. Wait, you paid 10 grand for this show? To whom? I need to know. I think you got rugged. Oh my god, dude. Welcome to the show. We talk about all sorts of stuff. It's getting kind of crazy out here. They're trying to pull people back into the slave plantation. Let's be honest, okay? But before we go into the details of all that, all right? Before we get into the details of all that, let me look at the chat real quick and see who's here. Sean, what's up, Sean? You must be new. Let me know where you from. You from Logic C community or where you from? Let me know. We got 89. 89, where you from? Are you from Legal Mindset community? Let me know. Spark 55, what's up? Ari Jorgo, what's up? Sean says, who is they? I forgot what I said. What'd I say? I said, what part of the they part did I say? I don't remember. I say a lot of things on this show. I feel like that's gonna haunt me one day. To be like, so yeah, on episode 132, you said, no, I'm sorry. Someone's gonna say it like this. That person who's gonna talk to me is gonna be sounding like this. So on episode 132, you said, and I quote, I'm just kidding. 89 is from Drip. Okay. Shout out to the Drip community. What's up? Oh, they trying to keep us poor? Oh, I said they trying to put us back in the slave plantation. And by they, I mean the 1%, the Uncle Sam, the people who want you to just eat the bugs. Just eat the bugs and be happy. Oh, let me I feel like I can't cue it up. YouTube, let me tell you something about YouTube that I hate. I put a Yu-Gi-Oh clip that was about maybe 15 seconds. Maybe 15 seconds yesterday. It was just to show a demonstration of how I felt when I said the no words and what YouTube was going to do to me, right? I said the no words and I didn't get suppressed. This is how the gaslighting they do to you, okay? I said a no word yesterday, okay? Instead of katana, I said an actual word that I shouldn't have said. And then you know what YouTube did? I played the the base version. Yeah, the base version. Yeah, it was. And then I played Yu-Gi-Oh to demonstrate what had happened. Okay, where Exodia obliterates that one guy. The guy got kanged. He got kanged to death. Okay, and when he got blasted, I said, "That's me right there. What YouTube's about to do." But YouTube didn't touch the word. Instead, YouTube said copyright claim. Now we got you, bro. And I'm like, it's 15 seconds, bro. What's wrong with you? 15 seconds, who cares? You gonna claim my whole hour for 15 seconds? Fuck out of here, man. It's Kaiba. It's what's the word I'm looking for? That is 100% robbery. No, it was definitely Kaiba. Kaiba turning anorexic in 5 seconds after Exodia blasted him on the first episode. That was literally all I was just showing. It was like, I got blasted. Here we go. And then YouTube did blast me, but for the clip. I'm like, you trying to tell me your 15 seconds is worth more than my 1 hour? That's stupid. That's dumb. It's like, hey, the 15 seconds in this clip is more valuable than your 1 hour. It's like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? That's the problem with YouTube. It's like, I get it. You know, you don't want people stealing other people's content, but I'm talking over the show. I'm reacting. I'm talking about all sorts of stuff. And I'm just showing a clip as a meme. It's a meme. So now I have to fight that. And I'm no lawyer, so I gotta talk to some lawyers and be like, so can I just fight this thing without having to worry about my channel being taken down? Because they can do that to you. You know, if you lose that battle with whoever, I don't want to go to court over. Can you imagine going to court over a 15-second anime clip? Yeah. You know, grown ass man versus a big corporation, and then the subject is 15 seconds of anime. It's so stupid, dude. I can't even just say it. It's just like, is it fair use? It's fair use. The whole time I was screaming fair use too. That's my favorite part. It's like, would you like to take this whole clip down? No, dummy. I screamed fair use right before, and I was commenting on it the whole time. The automated machines are so lazy. I get it. I get why they exist, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. That's enough of me complaining. Oh my God, Sean said 15 seconds is all I need. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. You're killing me today. Yeah, so tonight I will say this, okay? In some parts of the country, they putting people back in the plantation. Remember, for those of you who are OGs, old heads watching this show, talking about from back in the day, episode 50, which is a couple months ago. Feels like yesterday, but also feels like years ago. Was it 6 months ago? It was October, I think. Over 6 months ago. Wow, the year flies by. Ever since KATANA hit. Ever since KATANA struck, okay? It's been like that. So look, what was I even gonna say? I lost my train of thought there. Oh my God, I lost my train of thought. Something about oh yeah, episode 50. Episode 50, I told y'all, rug your job, right? Remember the great rugathon? I said, this is your time, boys. It's your time. This is your time. Nobody else's time, okay? It's your time to shine. Rug your job, okay? Go work from home if you can. Learn something while you're at the job if you're working from home, or if you're at work and nobody's around you. Study something, do something, okay? Prepare yourself to rug your job, okay? Some people don't even, there's one legendary guy on Reddit, okay? And I hate talking about Reddit and going to Reddit, but there was one guy, was it Reddit or 4chan? I think it was 4chan now I think about it. Let me take that back. I think it was 4chan. And this guy said, I got reassigned to a different supervisor. This new supervisor doesn't even know I exist. So this whole time, I'm just getting paid. Now, again, I'm not some socialist. I'm not saying go be lazy. I'm not saying go be some sort of, freeloader. What I'm saying is this is an opportunity, okay, to use them like they use you. Because believe me, they are absolutely, positively using you, okay? Every time you are employed, just imagine yourself as somebody who's making way more value than they're getting paid. Because the minute you don't, it's time to go. They let you go. As soon as your value matches what they're paying you, they let you go. And that's what the big businesses do. At least successful businesses do that. They're cutthroat. They're dangerous like that. That's who they are, man. I'm not trying to be like, good or evil. I mean, I personally think it's immoral, but that's a different story for a different day with the ethics of business. That's not the point of what I'm trying to say. The point of what I'm trying to say is, you know, the point I'm trying to say is, I'm looking down like as if I'm looking down like my point's right there. No, what I'm trying to say is that, you know, you gotta be about you, invest in yourself, and by doing that, you know, that means using the time when you're there to your advantage. It's not just about going to do the job. Of course, do the job that you're supposed to do. That's whatever. That's not the point. I'm saying if you can get away with it, go and find all the resources you can there to get yourself up out of there and elevate it. Elevate into freedom. Elevate into prosperity. Don't stay in one spot. Okay? I don't want you to stay in one spot. You're worth more than that. If you're watching this show, you're already smart. Okay? There's lots of dummy content out there on the internet, all right? Not to poo-poo with dummy content. There's lots of fun haha times, you know, good times out there. But if you're watching this, you're about, you know, educating yourself and I'm not talking about a classroom. I'm talking about going and getting the things for yourself, making life work for you. I call it the shadow pill, where you go out there and you're doing your own thing. You're being your own person. You're making life work for you. You are happening to life. Life doesn't happen to you, which is what happens to a lot of people. Okay? It happens to a lot of people. Before they know it, they're born, they lived, they died, and that's it. What happened? What did they do? What did they achieve? What did they make? Nothing, you know? And then they become angry boomers, and that's why you see a lot of angry boomers. And I'm not talking about boomers who gonna make change happen. They're the kind of boomers who circle jerk the anger wagon, and that's the doom pill. That's where the doom pills, you know, the evolution of that is the doom pill. Okay, people went from the the mainstream went from the boomer pill to the doomer pill. You know, there's no in between for some of these people. You know what I mean? And that's the dark reality. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm not saying, you know, those are bad people or whatever. There's no ethics behind this. It's amoral. Okay, there's no morality here. I'm not a moralist, guys. As much as I have my own morals and integrity and everything, I'm not preaching you that. I'm preaching you a rubric to make your life happen for you. Okay, this is a tool. Okay, this invisible tool is yours. Okay, it's called katana. Okay, here, I got the katana right here. Wait a minute, that's a bad thing actually. And here on episode 170, Yin gives everybody a katana. Here, I'm giving you this katana. It's yours, okay? Go out there and slay some things. No, don't do that, okay? I'm not advocating for that. And here on episode 170, Yin advocates for violence. No, I didn't, okay? I'm not. This is all ha-ha funny times, okay, YouTube? This is a comedy show, okay? I'm now a comedian. Not as funny as Dave Chappelle, but definitely not as trusting as Chris Rock. Hello, Danielle. How you doing today? And thank you, Shion. I appreciate it. What did you say? Get all certifications you can from your job and upgrade. That's what I'm talking about. Use them like they use you, okay? Take everything you can get out of that, okay? I want you to suck the juices out of that place. This whole episode is quotable. Take the juices out of that place, okay? I want you to be a vampire and suck the whole life out of that place. And by that, I mean all the information you need to elevate yourself, okay? I'm not talking about actually making that place a negative place. I'm talking about elevating yourself, all right? Now, speaking of offices, this is the segue that goes into the topics tonight. The offices out here, you know, in corporate, I call it corporate simp culture now, okay? That's what it is. You know, shout out to Joshua Fluke. If you're interested in another channel that talks about how corporate culture is and how effed up it is and how disastrous it is and how a doomer pill it is, definitely check out definitely check out Josh Fluke's channel, and also Aaron Clary's. Although Aaron Clary, I don't know if I advocate for the vasectomy thing. That's that thing he's lately been pushing. I don't know about that. That's a little, I don't know, bro. That's a little much. That's a whole other topic, though. That's a men and women thing. This ain't the men and women channel. I don't talk about the dynamics. I talk about all the things that you can do to elevate your life. That's what I focus on. So, the wave that's sweeping across the corporate nation. Let me tell you something. Imagine yourself, you a freed slave, because that's who you are, okay? You freed now, all right? You a freeman, all right? When Katana struck, everybody, it's almost like the gates were open and and the guards had no keys anymore. They can't lock the doors anymore. And everybody came running. They were running, boy. They were giving it the go. They're leaving. Everyone was leaving. Everybody was evacuating. It was impossible. You can't catch all the slaves. It's impossible. But you know what they did? You know what they did? I'm going to tell you what they did. Here's what they did. They said, all right, we're going to make remote work a thing. We're going to let people telework if they can. We're going to let that happen. We're going to make people social distance. You got to wear a mask if you're out there. We'll be doing the papers, please, in some really oligarchical, panopticon locations. Depending on what kind of metropolitan nightmare you live in. They were doing that to some people, which is dark. You would think that's Venezuela or something. Like, what the hell? How does this happen? How do we get into 1980s, South America, or 2020 South America? No offense, South America, but you know what I mean. In some places it's like that, or China in some cases, as Warhammer once said. But my point is this, all right? People were given a couple of things that they could do, right? Options, because the corporate overlords lost the power. There was a temporary imbalance. The marketplace was rugging. Oh, actually, it was kind of like right now, actually, when you think about it. The marketplace was rugging. People thought it was the end of the world. The stock market was crashing. The shadow market was crashing. Everybody who had some dry powder, some extra money, was like, ooh, Bitcoin finally crashed to like 4K, 5K, holy cow, 3K. Give me that thing. Okay, that happened. People were like, eat for 100. That was me. No comment. I was in the middle of the freeway too. I said, I was on the mountaintop too. I was on the freeway see, this is dark. This is a dark story. A quick pivot. I was picking up somebody. I was picking up family at the airport. I hadn't picked them up yet. And I was on my way to the airport, okay? And I was on the mountaintop, like right around. You had to go through the mountain to get there. So I had to go around the mountain. And as I was going around the mountain, I looked at my phone. It said, Coinbase says ETH is at $89. Yo, I almost had all sorts of accidents. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. My apologies for the sound. And in this episode, Jensberg's out. Pardon my French. But anyways, back to my main point. The market was crashing, all right? So it was a different time. The corporate overlords lost face. They thought it was over. Time to hug my family and say goodbye. That kind of thing. People were buying toilet paper. People were buying all sorts of stuff. They were losing it, okay? People were losing it. They had lost their framework, their mental fortitude is very weak, okay? I want you to understand the power of a mental fortitude that's strong. So as a result of, even people were fist fighting over toilet paper. I witnessed that at the Walmart, which why was I at the Walmart? That's another episode. But my point is, you see all these tangents? You see how this happens to me? This happens every episode when I'm talking about this stuff. That's why Katana was like kind of postponed. I'm like, all right, I gotta focus on other things. But anyways, this is a fun time right now. So the point is, while that was happening and they were losing power and everybody was, kind of lost in the sauce, they gave the people opportunities and options because that's all they could do. They couldn't feign power anymore. It was lost. The emperor has no clothes. The employees were now the captain now, okay? The employees were like, look at me now. I am the captain, okay? That's what happened, all right? It was prison without the guards. So I don't know what you want to call it. Mad Max is what I call it. But my point of that is to say there was lots of chances to do things, and it's not the end of the world. I'm not saying that there's no chances now, but what I'm saying is now they're trying to corral the people back. one of the things they're telling people now is mask back up, mask on. Okay, time to put the collar back on, Toby. Okay, you were Kunta for 2 years. You were free for 2 years. Now you Toby. Okay, now you Toby. Blanco, what's up, bro? He says the art wall background's looking good, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate you kindly. Thank you, bro. We're gonna update it at some point. I want to keep adding more. It's gonna get crazy. I might end up becoming like equals 3. Remember equals 3? Man, I'm old. I should have started YouTube back then. I'd probably end up like MBKHD or something. But my whole point of that story is to say these guys are gonna lose power again, right? For people who aren't playing ball. If you don't play ball and you have the skills that they need, they're not gonna put you in the cage again. Okay, they're not gonna put baby in a corner, as they say from that movie. All right, they're not gonna make you go back into the office if you have the skills and you have like a backbone. Okay, that's important. All right, a lot of these news stories I'm gonna show you tonight, it's about putting the mask back on. Now, here's an example. I want you to see this. And it's not just the cities, the offices. It's also the cities too. The cities take actually. You think it's the cities. You think it's the corporations that take heed from the cities. No. It's the businesses first. The big mogul, corporate mega corporations. They are setting the rules. Okay. Because again, this is a war of economy now. We need money. All right. America broke. Okay. America been broke. The last 2 years, we were just biding our time. That's what we're doing. But as a result of that, the long overdue, slow rug, as you call it, became this situation now, right? This is where we are in that late stage of being rugged. So here is a news story about that. Let me pull that up. Is this the right one? Okay, let me scroll up right here. Give you one great example. So, and then we'll talk about where it's coming from. And some states are trying to drop the mandates, and that's great. Other states are failing at the the battle between the people who are pro and the people who are anti. It's getting heated, and it's really unfortunate. So this is just an example. These aren't all the things that are happening. These are just a small window. I want to give you a small window. Okay, here we go. So California, we'll do California first because oh Lord, you need something to laugh at sometimes. Let me go ahead and get that window straightened out. I didn't realize the window wasn't straightened out. Wow, it's looking bad on my part. Look at that, it's like way out of loop. All right, that should be good. Yeah, there we go. All right, so hopefully YouTube's not reading the no words. Katana in California almost got me. Let me, I'll do that. That's fine. Yeah, Katana in California. San Jose brings back mask mandate for city workers. All right. The Katana has the Katana event. KatanaCon has cleaved the sharp divide. That's great. I'm gonna use that next time. The Katana has cleaved the sharp divide in a small county in Sierra Nevada, Tulum County. There's still a lot to come in the world of katana wax development as society digs in to live with the katana, with the sword, with millions of people suffering from long katana. This is perfect. I love this. But with symptoms and trajectories varying widely, drug makers remain stymied about how to approach treatments. Stephen Colbert pauses show production, citing katana recurrence. Oh, the katana returned. It returned. All right. Let me look at the chat real quick. Spark55 says, "Well, any business forcing masks, katana juice should simply be cut off and not interacted with. Worked great in Moscow." Yeah, I am not doing business with anybody putting mandates or anything like that. Like I purposefully I'm not doing any business. So it's like Works for me. I saved a lot of money the last 2 years. A lot of money. Then again, I aped into the marketplace, the shadow marketplace. So I don't know what you want to call that. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Here we go. The Late Show has paused production for the second time in less than a month as host Colbert contends with another round of Katana symptoms. Why do I care about this? I don't care about this. Let me scroll down. I'm scrolling down. Why are they going to put us through that? Who cares about Stephen Colbert? Sorry if you like Stephen Colbert, but not really interested in that. State controllers' roles and bid for state mask contract leads the lawmakers to call for hearing. So I'm just going to read a little bit of this real quick. Some California lawmakers are calling for a new hearing into state controller Betty Yee's behind-the-scenes advice to a politically connected company seeking $600 million. Jesus. No bid government contract to provide katana masks. Come on, y'all. What are we doing here? $600 million for masks? $600 million for masks? No wonder California broke, bro. Come on. How they want to be broke. They want to be broke. I'm convinced. You just want to be broke at some point. The contract with Blue Flame Medical. That's a bad name for a medical place. Don't ever call yourself a flame of something. You know something that could return. I got my allergies flamed up. My embarrassment rash flamed up. It's terrible. Medical was scuttled, but Yee's role went undisclosed for 2 years despite investigations into the deal. Documents from a civil lawsuit reviewed by Times. This is not relevant. I don't know why they keep doing this. We're trying to find the mask stuff. That's all I care about. That was important. That 6 million. Was it 600 million? 6 million. 6 million was better. Oh my god. And that's still too much. Nope. That's it. That's all they got. Wow. I got a bunch of stuff other than this. So that works for me. All right. I thought that was more. I swear I thought that was more. All right. Here we go. Next thing. Hey, what's up, Hanging Laundry? Thanks for the compliment on the thumbnail. I try to play around with it. I try to play around with this stuff. Here we go. Next one. Your grandkids will be... this is the dark pill right here. The black pill right here. Sorry. Hitchens warns your grandkids will still be wearing masks in 2050. This is from last year, by the way. Just a heads up. Prominent British author Peter Hitchens warns that if people continue to blithely accept lockdown restrictions, their grandchildren will still be wearing masks in 2050 and no one will remember why. Jesus, that's dark. If people don't object to this now, their grandchildren will be wearing masks in 2050, although nobody will remember why, tweeted Hitchens. Bro, that is so dark, dude. That is... oh my god. He was responding to a new report which reveals that despite UK government vowing to lift all lockdown and mask restrictions for Freedom Day on July 19th, airlines and shops and other businesses will keep them in place. That's BS. In order to protect the health of our customers and crew, the use of face masks will still be mandatory across Ryanair flights, regardless of the departing destination country, said the airline in a statement. Whoa. Ryanair and EasyJet responding to the government's announcement vowing to force people to continue to muzzle up. Oh my god, indefinitely. That's dark. Oh my god. Let me see. Is there anything else here that's helping with this whole, give us more details about what's going on? So in other words, whatever government says, because it will not explicitly forbid companies from enforcing mandates, so-called Freedom Day is nothing of the kind, and restrictions will de facto remain in place indefinitely. Yeah, I heard some places in Canada still got the mask stuff, which is unfortunate. Let me look at the chat real quick. Hang Laundry says children are having delayed speech from being gagged as toddlers. Jesus Christ, that's dark. Oh my god. Excuse me, drink some water. Aleph says, hey, what's up, Aleph? It's crazy how many unknown repercussions will come from this mask insanity. Yeah, this is going to be a dark world. But that doesn't mean That doesn't mean it has to be what do you call it? Infect your positive mind. Don't let it get under your mind. That's you gotta stay above the water. Like, let these people drown, and then you swim above the ocean. Fly over the ocean. Keep strong. Spark 55 says, not to mention all the microplastics from the mask. That's really dark. Here's something from the airlines. Okay, Delta, as I like to call it. I can't say that on air. Anywho, let's just get reading this. I was like, wait a minute. Following, this is recent. This is published in April. Following the ruling of a U.S. District Court judge on Monday, the Biden administration announced that the Transportation Security Administration will no longer enforce the federal mandate requiring masks in all U.S. airports and onboard aircraft. Oh, that's good. That's good. Effective immediately, masks are optional for all airport employees, crew members, and customers inside the U.S. airports and on board all aircraft domestically, as well as on most international flights. That's good. Hey, there you go. About time. Delta employees and customers may continue wearing masks if they so choose. Wearing a well-fitting mask, such as that nonsense mask, where it protects the wearer even if others around them are not wearing masks, according to our chief. Given the unexpected nature of this announcement, please be aware that customers, airline employees, and federal agents, agency employees, such as TSA, may be receiving this information at different times. You may experience inconsistent enforcement during the next 24 hours as this news is more broadly communicated. Remember to show understanding and patience. Instructions, basically. Local mandates in other countries may still be in effect. Additional updates will be provided. We are relieved, to see the U.S. mandate lift to facilitate global travel to a more manageable respiratory KATANA with better treatments, waxes, and other I love saying it, waxes and other scientific measures to prevent serious illness. Thank you for your support in complying with the federal mask mandate and keeping each other and our customers, our consumers, safe during the pandemic. The planet KATANA. There you go. Almost got me. Almost had me. But nope. Too smart. Let me go ahead and get this off screen for just a second. Where are we at? Down here. I always have to scroll. I always forget that. Let me look. Keep your hearts light. They want you afraid. Yep. Don't let the bastards get you down. That's right. Fear affects decision making. Yes, this is all a front to get you to comply, to bend the knee, to take an L in life, to change how you do things. It's just like with the terrorists. What do? They try to stop what you're doing, try to change the way you move about your life, the plans you have, to stop everything that's going on in your life so that you could be afraid and live in fear and never go anywhere. You just stay here. But in my opinion, you got to steer clear. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. Whatever it is you're doing before, whatever life you were living before, so long as it's healthy, right? It's not not like, I'm not saying if you're doing drugs, keep going back doing the drugs. Like, I'm not saying if you're doing meth, keep going doing meth. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you were like on your mission, you had things going on in your life, don't let this stop you, okay? Just like with 9/11, don't let it stop you. That's what they want. They want you to be broken. They want you to take the knee. If you notice, all these people who took the knee and they complied and they did all this stuff, you notice something about them. There's something wrong. Something just doesn't fit. Something like uncanny valley is what you experience. You're like, what's wrong with this person? Like that guy who was calling for Fauci. Remember what he did? Remember when he was talking? He was singing to Fauci. He was like, Dr. Fauci. You're just like, dude, what happened to your testosterone? Do you even have any left? Did you? I don't know, man. Like, it was bad. I looked at him. I was like, did you even lift anything in your entire life? It was a good question, man. You know, how much soy did you drink? Is that what you just drink, like water? Like, what is happening here? You know? Xian said something else that's cannot repeat. Xian says, don't fall for the global. No, I agree. Don't fall for the globals. Yeah. Who was? Oh, you want to know the singing guy? I feel like I'm gonna get copyright claimed. All right, I'm gonna show you the singing guy. I'll only play a little fan. I wonder if I can play it on Twitter. Let me do Twitter. I'll do Twitter. Twitter will let me. That's what I like about Twitter. Actually, that's probably why I should stop using YouTube and start using Twitter. Now I understand the real value of Twitter. The real value. Let me find it. Let me find the guy. Searching for it might be a little tricky. Actually, I could probably search for it this way. And whatchamacallit? Guy singing Dr. Fauci Twitter. Hopefully that will do it. Am I close? Is that YouTube or is that Twitter? That's YouTube. So close. That is nope. I wish you could just find a video clip that's just straight up from Twitter and not have to worry about. Yeah, it's not quite right. Nope. That's the other guy. No. Oh, I think I found him. I think I found it. All right. Here we go. Oh yeah, let's pause for a second. I'm gonna listen to it again against my better judgment. I'm gonna listen to it again as well. Oh man, I'm gonna have nightmares, huh? Please, let me drink this away when it's over. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put the volume up. Let me know if it's too loud, okay? I'm gonna put myself down a little bit. Boom, found the guy. Here we go. Let me know once again if it's too loud. I'll adjust, and then put his audio on. Let's give it a test. Okay. I don't know why it's. Is it one ear? What's going on here? Give me 1 second here. I don't know what's going on there. It's only on one. You can hear it on one ear or both ears. I don't know what's going on there. It's only showing up on. Give me 1 second. Actually, I'll take this down. Yeah, I know what I did wrong. It's this. Here, and I think we're good. Nope. Left only? Yeah, what's going on? I don't know what's happening here. Give me 1 second. It's not that. Let me see. I'll press play again. Let me see. It's not the gain. I don't know. I think it was recorded that way. I'll be honest with you. Like, I've seen other versions of this, and it doesn't have that. But this guy apparently must just, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I'll figure it out next time. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna start over.
Dr. Fauci, give us vaccines. Help all the people who have been quarantined. We'll wear our masks and we'll have to stay distant. We'll wash our hands and we'll be more resistant. Fauci, yes? Promise us, please. We'll have a cure that can fight off this disease. Restrictions will lift with some ease. Dr. Fauci, don't forget me.
I'm done with this. The urge to Oh man, dude, this is really bad. When was this? This was over a year ago. Wow, that came in from over a year ago. Lord have mercy. I want to see what the first comment is. I gotta see the first comment. I gotta see it. Oh, that one's like That's like a legit. Oh, these are people actually supporting it. Let me click on the quote tweets. As per usual. Oh, Twitter is doing the thing now, huh? Oh, they are doing the dirty. Dude, that's nasty. No wonder people are done with Twitter. That never happened to me. I haven't been, I'll be honest, like I said, I haven't been on this boy since, like, for real, since 2019. Oh, Hanging Laundry posted something. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Sorry, Hanging. I missed it. Sean says, jeez, yeah, that's really bad. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, you gotta be careful out here, man. There's people like that, man. It's unfortunate, but it's a reality. Let me go ahead and take this down before we get sick, before we catch whatever you got. Twitter likes to give me some super real stuff. It's the YouTube algorithm. It's following me wherever I go. I probably should turn on the VPN so I could get rid of that stuff, but whatever. I don't mind it. The old what is it, news flash or whatever. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and take this down. I know there's another news story here. Actually, let me see if I can find it. Is it this one? Nope, that's the other story. Let's keep going. Okay, so we have two more news stories. Here we go. And I think this is the one. Nope, we're done with that. Why is the CDC trying to put a mask on your face again? I wonder why they're trying to put a face on your mask on your face. Mask on your face. Hang Laundry says, I'm gonna find that one and pass it on to Yin. Oh wow. There was another dink that sang the praises of frontliners and Amazon recorded. Oh my god. Lord have mercy. The people who corporate simp, it's crazy. You guys have to understand, these are their god, bro. Like, these are their god. Like, they don't, these people don't have some sort of cosmic thing that they believe in. They don't have a system. Their belief system's lacking, bro. It's not good. Not looking good. Spark 55 says, one thing about these kinds of people is they will backstab you, so keep them as far away from you as you can. Yes, they will. They are like snakes. They operate like snakes, bro. Before you know it, they got that boa constrictor on you. Excuse me. I was choking because I just read Hanging Laundries. Oh my god. I'm choking. Jokes are what's gonna kill me today. Oh my god. Hanging Laundry says, I support the latest thing. Oh, I can't even laugh anymore. Oh my god. Today I've been laughing all day. From the Q1 chat, the Q4 chat, the other chats. Oh my god. Just we'll talk about that on another episode. That's another day. Not ready for that yet. Why is the CDC trying to put a mask on your face? Well, let's find out. We know the wicked truth from about Chairman Mao's Let 100 Flowers Bloom. He said this in 1957 while inviting anyone to criticize the Communist Party. There were cheers all around, and the criticisms were unleashed. This last 6 weeks, after which many of the biggest critics were shot, it was a bait and switch. Jesus Christ. It's a brilliant tactic for evil regimes. Ferret out the enemy and then make them go away. All right. That's not exactly what happened this week, but the analogy works. A judge in Florida this week struck down the Biden's administration transportation mask mandate. I said every word I shouldn't have said. The opinion was highly technical and turned entirely on issues of administrative law. The judge ruled that the public's health I hate their font. The public I'm gonna zoom in. No, you can't do that. God, they're so bad. The judge ruled that the Public Health Service Act of 1944, the very first ever to give the quarantine power to the federal government, did not authorize the imposition, almost said something else, the imposition of universal mandates on what is really an article of clothing in the name of sanitation. Instead, what appeared to happen here was entirely arbitrary. The Biden administration wanted masks, and the CDC imposed them, including with criminal penalties. For a full year, travelers have been hectored. Hectored? That's a word? Hectored, and I almost said heckled. Heckled and jeckled. Heckled and jeckled, and threatened at every turn. After the court decision, 100 flowers bloomed in the form of airborne celebrations from coast to coast. Will it last? Not if our rulers in DC get their way. But let's be clear about something. It's about masks and more. The mask is a metaphor for all the controls, restrictions, impositions, mandates, closures, and resulting wreckage of the past 2 years. People hate them because they are so personal. More precisely, they are depersonalizing, which is precisely how lockdown period of American history has felt the entire time. We are our faces to others and ourselves. Take that away, and what are we? We are tools. We are pawns. We are lab rats for their experiments. Masks are dehumanizing because they are supposed to be. The mask has a very long history as a tool of subjection and enslavement. Oh, he nailed it. We all know this intuitively. Therefore, the opportunity to throw it off was glorious. One evening, an entire nation of travelers celebrated. Celebrating even more were the airline staff, flight attendants, and pilots. They have lived 2 years in these ridiculous things, which have nowhere been proven to work to crush a katana. Emancipation from them was a welcome relief. So too for workers around, he needs a comma there. So too for workers around the country whose interests have been consistently disregarded. We found ourselves in the position of case-like scenes in restaurants around the country, customers dining happily while being served by masked workers. This is inconsistent with the democratic and commercial ethos. All the airlines, as well as Amtrak, announced it quickly because as a way of making it impossible for the Biden administration, that's what I'm going to start calling them now, the Biden administration, to roll it back. Even Biden, why do I keep saying Biden? Even Biden himself said that the rule is that everyone should do what they want. I guess he didn't get the memo. Hold one just minute. Wait, what? Hold one just 1 minute. That needs work. Hold it a minute, said someone in the administration. We need to find out what the Department of Justice says. Then the Justice Department immediately kicked it to the CDC. They are in charge of, quote, the science, unquote. So we will wait. That's going to definitely be a clip in the future. The science. The Department of Justice and the Centers of Deceased, may as well be the Centers of Deceased. Oh, man, I'm sorry, guys. The Center of Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, disagree with the district court's decision and will appeal, subject to the CDC's conclusion and that the order remains necessary for public health. The department continues to believe that the order requiring masks in the transportation corridor is valid exercise of the authority Congress has given CDC to protect the public health. That is an important authority, and the department will continue to work to preserve. If CDC concludes that a mandatory order remains necessary for the public health after the assessment, the Department of Justice will appeal to the court decision, district court's decision. What's this about? The plaintiff, Health Freedom Defense Fund, issued a sharp statement. We're not going to read the whole thing. I just wanted to kind of go over it real quick. This quote, real quick, is important. DOJ statement is perplexing to say the least, and sounds like it's coming from a health policy advocates, not government lawyers. The ruling by the U.S. District Court is a matter of law, not CDC preference or an assessment of current health conditions. Thank you. Finally, someone sees it. On one hand, quote, following the science sounds good, but however, if the quote science unquote really means that the bureaucracies, hence this slogan, is just another way of passing the buck. there is a problem. The bureaucracies are unaccountable. Yes, thank you. And typically default to the safety and changeless route to preserve their power over the population. Let me see. Scroll down. Let me see if there's anything else important. The results will certainly be terrible for the administration because the next court will agree that the previous court that there was never any legal basis for the mandate in the first place. Finally, we're using law. We're looking at the law. All right, and that's about it for that. That one's important because it's kind of like they're already planning on getting you back into the cage again, making it mandatory. They're not letting this go. They are not letting this go. What's the last one? Was this? Oh, 22 countries dropped the mandate, and then in the experts debate consequences. I just like the fact that certain countries are like, we're just gonna drop it and we're not coming back. Like for example, UK, they're no longer requiring the public transportation in England, and I can't find the article. I think they may have taken it down probably because they got in trouble. But there was an article today that was out there talking about. Let me take this down. Actually, there was an article today where they were talking about basically they're taking it down and they're not putting the mask back up when they're on the metro because they've lost so much money based on all the materials they had to have and the loss of customers they had because most people decided to stay working from home. So if you don't have people trying to get back into the office again, you have less people trying to travel by train. I don't know if you guys know, but like millions upon millions of people travel every day by train and have train metro passes, subscription models, part of the subscription model service in the UK. Like they literally have people who are like permanent, like they subscribe every I think like every quarter, and then there's like every 6 months, and then there's every year, and you can just keep buying like refills of your card, right? Memberships, and basically they lost so much money because people decided, oh, I'm just gonna work from home. Why am I gonna do this drama? Go work my butt off to get to a train to a place that I hate, to work with people I hate, to see people I hate, to see my boss who I hate, that kind of thing. Like people are just gonna work from home. Like it's just easier, and then they have their kids around them. They have their dog around them. Some people got a dog. They call it a KATANA dog, but they don't call it KATANA. You know what I mean. But yeah, and that's about it tonight because this is still an ongoing story. There's no conclusions here. This is just like the temporary pause in what's about to happen going forward. Some countries won't go back to the masks. So other countries are trying to pull their people back in, just like the companies are trying to pull their people back into the office. It's a dark time, man, when it comes to like freedom. It is a dark time because even though there's some places that are becoming more free, it's almost as if other places are reacting to it in the complete opposite, where they're trying to get you back in as fast as possible before you see other people out there, and that's about it, man. I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly did. It was fun for me. I love talking about this stuff. It's a whole journey, man. This has changed my life. This whole 2 years completely changed my mindset about things. What I believed before and what I believe now, and becoming more emphasis on freedom and self sovereignty and self, governance and self, independence. Just forking from these dependencies, just being decentralized. I think that's really changed the way I see things, and that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate your time. I'll see you guys next time. I don't think there won't be a show tomorrow night. I won't do a show tomorrow night, but I'm going to shoot for a show tomorrow morning, okay? So we'll do that. Tomorrow morning there'll be a show. Let me just make sure I put the time in there. Yeah, okay, I got it. So we'll do a show tomorrow morning, but no show tomorrow night. Thank you again. God bless, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh.